Hello.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot, and I'm Michael Rusnak.
I'm Everest Hall, and we have COVID.
Yes, we do. Yeah, if we look a little strange, it's because we feel a little strange, and we have COVID right now.
Yes.
We wanted to do this video days ago.
There's a lot of very important stuff happening.
Yeah, several days ago, the 25th, 26th, and 27th of April. It's when the moon was transiting the sign of Pisces, right?
A lot of Pisces stuff.
And this is, as Steve Judd said, right? The pimple on the boil.
Sure feels like it.
Right? And it really does. Yeah, it really does.
Really does feel like it. So we have 5 planets in Pisces right now. Or is it 4?
Actually, now it's 4. Because,
it's 4. The moon left. Yeah. And so we've got this Pisces-Taurus action going on here that's real interesting. And we've got a solar eclipse on the 30th.
Yes, and Pluto's going retrograde on the 29th. Back to a few days ago, though, I mean, I'm just fascinated thinking about the babies who were born.
Oh, I know. On Wednesday.
25th, 26th, and 27th, because they would have had almost all of the planets in Pisces.
Yeah,
like a stellium in Pisces, and then... the sun in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus, North Node in Taurus, Mercury was in Taurus, but that's changed now.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking now about the eclipse, which is a gorgeous eclipse.
This in Taurus.
I dare say this eclipse is going to be much more fun than the lunar eclipse that's going to happen in 2 weeks in Scorpio.
Yeah, it's going to be more intense. This is a second house. It's all about money.
It's love, money, and food supply for the world. Yeah. Luxuries, though. Security.
What you own, your ownership, your personal ownership.
And as we have the North Node in Taurus, that's the theme until next summer, 2023.
Yeah,
July of 2023.
Yeah, this theme of mine and what I own versus what they own in theirs, which is Scorpio.
Yeah.
And I'd love to pull some tarot cards for the eclipse.
Let's pull 12 cards. Let's pull a card for each sign.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just talk about the eclipse though first. And I wrote
We're doing great, but we're so out of it. Mike, I know you've done a lot of research on this particular eclipse in Taurus. Would you mind telling me all about it?
Not at all, Everest. I'd love to tell you about it. The sun will be 10 degrees of Taurus, and the moon will also be 10 degrees of Taurus, because that's a new moon, and new moons are the time to set your intentions. And eclipses are a time of great surprise, and they move up the timeline for things that you had planned way in the future, and somehow they're suddenly right here.
Yeah.
Eclipses have this effect like they're shaking a snow globe, right?
Right.
And things are just like churning up, and things are revealed, and surprise is happening. And there will undoubtedly be surprise because Uranus is also conjunct the sun and the moon. Uranus will be at 14 degrees of Taurus.
Oh, really? Uranus is the planet of surprises.
It's the planet of Aquarius.
It is. That's me.
Yeah, and Uranus has been in Taurus since 2020, and it'll be there till 2023.
Yeah, it's a slow-moving outer planet.
Yeah.
And it's really...
It's not happy in Taurus.
No, it's really uncomfortable. You know, Taurus is like, it's a fixed earth sign. And Uranus is all about electricity and making things new and kind of shaking it all up.
And technology and the internet and innovation and just...
It's uncomfortable for the Taurus
sign. Yeah, tradition. Yeah, it's the sign of tradition. So this eclipse is going to really bring great surprises to everybody.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And financial surprises.
Yeah, pause again. I'm sorry. All right, now with the planets in Pisces, the stellium in Pisces, before we talk about the eclipse, it's been active for 2 months now, since February, March, April. We're at the end of April.
Yeah.
By the end of May, all of these planets will have emptied out of Pisces, except for Neptune,
which rules Pisces.
Yeah, and while all these planets were together, they've had the ability to awaken everyone's sense of compassion
Yeah.
for humanity, forgiveness for our enemies, forgiveness for ourselves. Because as bad as things have been in our lives, in our world, we contracted to come here and to learn this stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
On in the school of planet Earth, right, Everest?
That's right. The school of planet Earth. We're all participants.
We're here as participants. We've agreed to suffer.
Yeah.
And these planets have the ability to wake us up to our responsibility in that.
I also think, though, there's a bit of delusion going on, and lies and manipulation and kind of fog, like what's happening in this alternate universe in Russia, and what's going on with that, and this double talk.
Yeah, well, the planet of Pluto will, see to taking care of that. Pluto has been unmaking our old patriarchies, our systems of the 20th century. They are falling away fast.
Pluto has been in Capricorn since 2008.
Yeah.
And it's, it's kind of those last degrees. It's going to go retrograde, and then it's going to go into Aquarius, and then it's going to go back. But it's really kind of carving through.
It's got 2 more years to go, really.
Yeah.
And in that time, and look at all the court cases that we have coming down the pike. Look at Donald Trump.
Yeah, I know.
Look at Ghislaine Maxwell. Look at Amber Heard, Johnny Depp.
I know. No, but the Amber Heard one is like pretty.
It's so base, right?
Yeah.
These planets, Jupiter, Neptune, and Venus, in there too. They have the ability to wake us up and to make us more compassionate and make us really let go of the petty stuff.
Yeah.
And to move forward. But there is like a really big difference, of course, in dreaming something and then doing it. It's very different. Doing is so heavy and uncomfortable. And dreaming is just, it's up here, it's light. It's like our thoughts are lightning fast sometimes. And then you get down to doing something and it feels heavy and icky. And then you're emotionally stumbling through things because you're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the planet of Taurus, Venus, will be in a tight conjunction to Jupiter for this solar eclipse.
I think that makes it lucky, right?
That's why it is such a lucky eclipse. It's like because the planet of Taurus is conjunct at 27 degrees with Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good luck and good fortune. And it's liable to shape up to be a really wonderful solar eclipse.
With love and money and food and prosperity
and a path of higher intentions.
Yes, exactly.
And I think we're at a place where we are waking up thanks to these energies, of being living in a new earth. There's this feeling of being on the other side of something, really pivotal.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's funny to have all that tension with the square with Saturn and Uranus over those past few years, and then to be pushed into this like Piscean dream world.
Yes.
It kind of seems like this like exhausted sleep after a long haul.
Yeah, the past week, I think it's felt like we've been frozen in jello, and we've been told. I mean,
we have COVID.
We have no choice.
Totally jello-y.
Yeah, but we were being made still.
Yeah,
and I think the COVID was the the cherry on top of everything.
And I had some crazy dreams where I was like forgiving enemies and like really like kind of like multi-dimensional. Like, oh, okay, so we're friends in this reality. But here on Earth, we're not getting along. But maybe that doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's how it works. We're all friends on the other side, and then we've contracted to be each other's torturers and murderers.
On this side.
On this side.
Yeah, multiverse.
Yeah, and it's, maybe impossible to sometimes forgive people, and that's where the karma comes in, and that's where you start to have to come back and do it again, and, over and over. But we could maybe pull cards now. Let's pull 12 cards.
Okay, let's pull 12 cards.
For each of the signs. And it's for the eclipse for the next 2 weeks. Set your intentions for something wonderful. Be ready for surprises.
Yes.
Too.
Lots of surprises.
Good surprises. I'm gonna cut the cards.
Cut the cards, Mike.
Okay. And then I'm gonna lay them out.
You lay them out, Mike.
We'll start
Aries.
Okay. We'll turn the camera around after this. Taurus. Okay. Gemini. Ooh.
Here, let me put them up like that. Gemini.
Well, I'm going in a circle.
Oh, you
Aries,
are?
Taurus,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Gemini. Cancer.
Cancer.
Leo.
Leo.
Oh yeah, that is me. Okay, Virgo.
Got it.
Libra. Scorpio. Sagittarius. Capricorn.
Aquarius.
Pisces.
Pisces. Oh,
Thank
look at that.
you.
We did it. I'm going to pause
Okay.
it real quick and then we'll flip it over. So here's a little shot of the card layout for the eclipse, starting with Aries.
Aries is
Oh, no,
here.
no, that's not Aries, but Mike.
What?
This one was Aries. That was the first one.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right.
No, it's okay. That's we're working together. COVID. Okay, we're going to explain it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to talk about the card we pulled for Aries. So Aries is waking up from a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Aries is a fire sign. Strong. Mars rules Aries.
Mars is not happy right now
No.
because Mars is deep in the muck of Pisces.
Yeah, so the
And
fire
the
is
energy
underwater.
very frustrated. The
It's
fire is
frustrating.
extinguished. It's like trying to burn under the water and it's just not working.
Yeah.
No.
So perhaps there's like a new reality that's coming up for you guys, and it's a little
It's a new acceptance.
stressful to deal with. Okay, Taurus.
Taurus, we have the Seven of Swords, right?
Okay, disarming one's enemies. It's we have this gentleman here, and he's raided an enemy camp, and he's taking away some of the swords.
But he left the evidence of his deed behind, and he's skipping away thinking that he's gotten away with something.
Right, but he hasn't.
And there's the feeling that he really hasn't, right?
No.
Okay.
Gemini.
Gemini is...
Ace of Cups.
Yeah.
So we have beautiful overflowing water.
This is wellspring of creativity and abundance.
Yes, Gemini is an air sign. Water represents emotions. So emotional happiness of emotional kind of overflowing.
Mm-hmm. Cup runneth over, yes.
Cup runneth over.
The dove of peace.
Okay. And here we have
Cancer.
Cancer. Yes.
COVID.
Oh, we're so out of it. This is so weird to do. Okay, so here we have like this guy. He's a little smug, and he
The
is
haughty goat.
Yeah, he's haughty, and he is in front of all of his cups. This is for Cancer, a water sign.
Mm-hmm.
There's a certain amount of satisfaction with this.
But there's real guarded.
Yeah.
Really guarded.
Look,
I have all these emotions, and I'm doing this with my body language.
Yeah. This is a kind of, I can see this Cancer protective kind of
I think
keeping their emotional state.
The challenge is to trust and open up and be porous and let people in, as hard as that is right now.
Well, be picky about who you let in too.
Be picky, but do it.
Yes.
There's this balance between finding self-protection, like, with our last full moon in Libra, we were asking, where do we end and where does the other begin? And how do we protect ourselves against, giving away too much of our power?
Yeah.
But if we protect ourselves too much, then we become
Isolated.
in a bubble and totally weakened. So
True.
you have to, balance.
Got to work with everybody else.
Right.
For Leo, we have the Four Cups. We got this gentleman under a tree sitting down, and he is not happy with what he's being offered. He's
nonchalant about it. He's like, I know I have these already. I don't really need more. And I suppose the challenge is turning that upside down and seeing it from another perspective, and or just stepping onto another level of consciousness.
right.
Yeah.
Leo. Then we have
Virgo.
Virgo.
Which got the Leo card.
Yeah, so we have strength. We have the angel here, and she is...
But actually, this is the Virgo card according to the Mooni Sadhu.
It's true.
Whatever.
But anyways, so we have strength. We have this, allegorical figure, a maiden who is subduing this wild animal. She is taming the lower consciousness.
Very good.
Thanks, Mike. Virgo. Then we have Libra. So we have the King of Swords. We have it's like a very kind of like justice.
It is like justice, very Libra-like.
Yeah. Oh God, this is totally Libra-like. Yes, law.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we have authority, law, contracts.
Firm, but maintaining that soft side. On this stone throne, you still have, moons and butterflies.
Yeah, and he's in that soft drapes.
Yeah.
He's not in armor.
Yeah.
He's cozy.
Keep on keeping on, Libra.
All right.
And we have Scorpio.
Scorpio. This is interesting because I pulled this for Scorpio recently. We have going to warmer waters. We have moving away. This gentleman and his family are on a boat, and they are leaving, taking their swords, their thoughts, their ideas with them, going to somewhere else.
Yeah.
Scorpio.
It's a resetting of what we thought we knew about ourselves in the past.
Or maybe
like
needed
this,
too.
Yeah.
Because there's that Taurus, Scorpio kind of eclipse thing back and forth of like, what do I need? Maybe I don't need all that.
It's reevaluating what's really important. Maybe it's not so much materialism.
No.
Right?
Maybe it's family.
Maybe it's family. Maybe it's family. Maybe it's friends too, on top of family,
Yeah. Scorpios are super social. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Thank you, Mike. You're really on it. So we have new opportunity coming in. This is fun for the Sagittarius. Sagittarius fire sign, higher knowledge.
New funds, right?
New funds. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very positive for the Sages. Now we have the Hermit for Capricorn.
That's a very Capricorn card.
This is a very Capricorn card. So the Hermit, he is, how would you describe the Hermit?
The Hermit is like the evolution of the Magician.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
Protected in himself. He knows himself. He's graduated from one modality to another in his life.
Yeah,
right?
there's a certain amount of reservation and protectiveness here.
Preservation of
and he's got the light here, and he's really kind of showing the way, and he's kind of master secretly of the realms, the earthly realm and the heavenly realm.
That's right.
Okay. And now we have the Knight of Wands for Aquarius, which is me.
That's you. It's a very fiery card.
So we have the cautious knight. He's rising up. He's ready to go.
I got a new idea. I'm ready.
Boom. I got new passion. I'm ready to go, but I'm just going to hold back a little bit.
I'm just not sure yet. Yeah. Because fixed signs like routine and... new and surprising could be very, very uncomfortable for people, right? Yeah. We don't know what to do with treasures found sometimes.
Well, I'm okay with it, with changes if I'm like aware of them and kind of plan them out and kind of it's my doing. If it's thrown at me, I'm not very happy with it. But I think that's kind of universal.
That's
everybody.
Life. Yeah.
That's life. That's everybody.
Yeah.
Pisces. We got nostalgia. Here we have these two siblings.
This is absolutely the stellium too.
Yeah. So
all these planets.
Yeah, and we actually have 5. So you go.
That's right, Everest. That's the moon passing through.
That's the moon passing through Pisces on Wednesday. So this card, it can be...
It's a double-edged sword, right?
Like Pisces. You can be kind of lost in your fantasy about what you felt happened. It's a very sweet, very tender...
It's a sweet, nostalgic card, but beware the trappings of nostalgia.
Always.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, you got to think present tense and keep keep clear, be dreamy, but keep it clear.
That's right. Keep it clear. Speaking of that, Saturn in Aquarius, right? Saturn is talking about what new systems, right? What new governments, new structures, new businesses we are creating and generating for Aquarius. That's the population.
Right.
Right?
It is.
Yeah, and that's something that you can't just like dream into. You have to keep your eyes open and really be aware, alert of what's happening, what's being created to bring in this era of a new Earth.
Age of Aquarius. So I think with that, we're going to say goodbye for now. We thank you for visiting us. And
thank you for coming with us on our loopy ride.
You can like and you can share this video if you like. We'll be doing some more.
We'll try to get a little bit ahead of what's coming down 2 weeks before, any astrological events.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.